Hey guys, gals and legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to episode 8 of Let's Play Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, Noah's Tale. So, at the end of last episode, Noah survived her first encounter with a bandit, someone that meant to do her harm. Well, she had encounters with this group down here, but it was more of a loner that was off by himself, this Julius. And things turned out really bad for Julius. He underestimated Noah, and I guess he didn't see her deputy's badge. But we're planning to head to this lab at the moment. We're going to try and get back onto the road and kind of get out of here because, this hasn't been the best of areas for Noah. I think that is just the only area that the mines are, so we should be okay if we continue to drive, but I still want to be careful. I'm gonna be taking things pretty slow through this field, just because there are a lot of hedges, and the car is already pretty beaten up, and I still need it to make it to home at least. And we've got another minefield out here. Wow, they were really prepared. I'm guessing in terms of a lore sense, the idea of these minefields. This is quite a military area. There's the military bunker that was down that we discovered. There's another minefield. Is that perhaps they were... Oh, I just had a heart attack. I thought I hit a mine. Is that perhaps they were planting these mines to stop the migration of the dead? Possibly. It's just a thought I have. Whether or not that's the case, I don't know. But it makes sense to me to think that they might think that they can stop them from moving from one place to another by doing that. Okay, so that's going to get us up onto this road, and then obviously we have to do some more travelling amongst the fields. Or we could head up and see what's going on in this town here, but again, more potential for lots and lots of dead, and we haven't actually been dealing with them much lately because, as you can see out in the wilderness here, they aren't as common. But then you do run into people like Julius, people that you need to watch out for, people that want to steal from you. We're gonna take a bit of a detour. Ooh, too much, Noah, too much. Okay. We're going to try and hightail it down through this field and take a quick stop in the lab. Now, we're not going to go down to any of the lower floors just because Noah isn't prepared for that yet. Just for one reason alone, it's freezing cold. And the more that you descend into a lab, the colder and colder it gets. When I've explored labs in the past, I've pretty much done it in duvets. Like, I've been wearing a whole down duvet to be able to survive the cold. So it's something that you do have to prepare for. You can't just kind of jump straight into it. But the first floor can still have some potentially useful items, so that's why we're going to stop off and just see what we have available to us. So we're going to stop our car here. We are going to get out. Nothing's on there. But we've still got a lot of battery, got a lot of gas. It's not bad. Okay, now I could hear something inside there. So there is something alive in there. We are going to hit E to activate, and we're going to swipe the ID card. Now we've got 3 of these. Okay, so otherwise, if we just try to get straight into it, there are turrets and things like that are hidden within here, and they can come and kill you. So there is something down there. I don't know what, but we're going to stay away from it for now. We're just going to check these other rooms up here and see what we got going on. We've got some thread, good. That means I don't have to actually take anything apart. And some solder, awesome. Okay, this is already worth it. The potato chips, unfortunately, we can't take with us. The lighter, no. I am probably going to try and take the blanket though, because we don't actually have one. And I'm even going to take this downfill blanket too. Advanced electronic cigarette. No, we're not going to worry about that. Wow. Okay, so there's a decent amount of clothing in here, but I don't think there's anything that we want, so we won't concern ourselves with that. The camera, we're actually going to take the camera. The laptop computer, I don't think we can actually do. Yeah, so it says it's basically a paperweight at the moment. So that's really just good for these pieces. Yeah. I don't think we need it. We're not too hardcore into our electronics at the moment, so we're not gonna worry about it. And what the fuck is that? I have not seen that before, and that terrifies me. Okay, let's have a look then, shall we? So we have a decayed paladin. Oh my god, power. Despite being encased in what was once a nigh impenetrable suit of power armor, something still managed to kill the soldier. It's severely injured. I would run like mad away from this thing, other than the fact that it is severely injured. I haven't seen this enemy before, and I've spent a fair amount of time in labs, so I don't know if this is something new or not, but yeah, it terrifies me. So I'm going to see... We've spotted a dissected to the west. So this thing here, this chops things into pieces. I wonder... see, what I might potentially be able to do here is try and trick this decayed paladin to walk into this. If he does, he'll get pretty much just sliced into pieces, instantly butchered. The only thing I'm worried about is that I don't know what this guy's got on him. He could have some really, really good items. I don't want a repeat of those zombie soldiers getting lost on the rubble. Also, I'm terrified at what he might be capable of, but I'm thinking he's probably still just like a regular zombie, but just very hard to kill because he's in power armor. So we're going to wait. He doesn't actually seem to be coming for us yet. So I don't know if he has seen us, surely. Yep, he's coming for us, okay. So I'm going to wait until he gets to the... frame. We'll let him get to the door. Okay. We're going to take this shot. So we've got a lot of confidence in this shot. We're going to take precise aim. Oh shit, and it totally reflected off. Okay, that's what I was concerned with. Okay. Very concerned. Let's try again. There might be a chance we can get through this. Nope. We're going to try one more try, and then we're going to have to potentially try and melee this thing. Damn it, and we're deafened as well. This is why we need earplugs. Okay. We're going to activate the holster. We're going to wield the wood axe. How are we doing? We've only got 30 encumbrance. I'm concerned about this thing getting too close. Okay, I can hear again. Come on. Okay, we're going to try and strike it. We slice the paladin but do no damage. Oh my god. Okay, let him get a little bit closer. Okay. Thought that might be the case. We got the wood axe stuck in him. I think the only way we're going to be able to do this is taking him through that dissector. Okay, we're going to lead him outside because I want to be able to run around him here. Or at least try to. Okay, come on buddy, follow me, follow me, follow me. Inside, inside. We're going to pick up those as we're running around. We're going to wait for him. Hopefully that yep, he's still following us. Okay, good. He seems to be pretty slow in his power armor as well. Okay, whoa, don't stand at it, don't stand at it. Okay. Let's see if this works. I don't know if it will. He may just try and smash it. Come on. Yes! Wow. Electrical beams emit from the floor and slice the decayed paladin's flesh. The decayed paladin dies. From the east you hear bzzz. So this was this dissector. It essentially sliced him into tiny pieces. Yeah. So there's some copper wire and there's circuit board, and the corpse of the dead paladin. We're going to see if we can move them. I really hope that we don't lose our arms by doing this. Yeah, I hope that isn't the case. Okay, we moved that, okay. And we moved the corpse, okay, that's alright. So there was some circuit boards already in there, I think. Yeah. So we'll grab that copper wire, and we'll see if we can butcher. Okay. We managed to butcher him, but just got tainted bones. Okay. That's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. And we've got a knife. Finally, we have a knife. Okay, so it's a pretty small knife. It only has a cutting quality of 1. It's too small to butcher corpses with. We're going to take it because it is such a precise knife, but we aren't going to worry about it. Damn, that's a little disappointing. Okay, I'm going to drop these things in here before we go check out this other room, because we could hear someone moving around in it as well, so, yeah. Okay, alright. Let's see. We'll drop that in there. We'll drop the X-Acto knife in there too. We'll drop the frying pan in there too. There's a lot of things that I can get rid of that are on me at the moment. I don't even know if I dropped my hoodie in there yet. No, and we've got the blankets as well. They can definitely go in there. It's going to give us a lot of room. Okay. I'm going to check out this room first. Okay, so this is a goo pit. I don't know if it's going to tell us anything about it. No, but you don't want to stand in that. If you stand in that, it can be bad news. They can be hidden around the room as well. They won't quite reveal themselves until you're close to them sometimes, and they spawn goo. So they're similar to those ambiotic molds that we saw before, but they're these kind of black things. They're much more like the blob. Yeah. And we've got a riot helmet in here as well. 2 riot helmets, actually, in fact. And I don't know how those stack up against the army helmet, but I guess we'll see. So we'll check the army helmet and we'll check the riot helmet. The bash protection is a little bit better, but the cut isn't. The encumberment's a lot higher as well. I mean, obviously we can make this fit us a little bit better. It's plastic and steel. And this actually covers... I see, it covers the eyes and the mouth as well. Yeah, plastic shield that covers your entire face, whereas this just covers our head. I mean, it covers the head very well, but yeah, I wonder whether or not the right helmet might actually be better for us. I feel like it might be. We'll take one, because then we can see if we can make it fit as well, and if we can make it fit, then I'll be okay with it. Otherwise, it might be a little bit too much having it cover our eyes and our face as well. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is what I was talking about before. These blobs, a small black blob of viscous. It's not vicious. Viscous. Right. That's okay. A small black blob of viscous goo oozing across the ground like a glob of living oil. Yeah. So again, these things will try and attack us. Damn, there's nothing in there. That's a pain in the ass. We'll see if we can get out. He's blocked my way out. They're not interested in me at the moment, which is good. I'm actually glad that they aren't. Okay. Oh, you can see that it turned into an even larger one, and now it's hostile. So we're gonna close that door. We're gonna close all that up, and we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna drink some of that fruit juice. I don't think I can not check the first floor. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. No more than that. We're gonna activate our holster. We're gonna get our gun out. We're gonna reload it. I'm gonna actually eat some of that chewing gum. It'll give us a bit of a better mood. We can see that we're chewing our chewing gum at the moment. Then we're gonna take a step downstairs, and the temperature down here isn't actually so bad right now, which is surprising. But it's a lot colder than upstairs. There's usually some bedrooms which are down here as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to activate our flashlight. We're just peeking around these corners here. Okay, I'm only going to check these first rooms, and that's it. Okay, so there's another blob goo type room. The reason I'm being so careful here is that, okay, we can check that room. That's a bedroom. is that you can run into rooms that have turrets, and again, very, very, see, oh, there's a dissector over there. Yeah, very, very, very bad, because you won't see them. That's why you want to peek around corners. Otherwise, you can just be in massive trouble. I don't think there is going to be anything in here that we're going to want to use apart from soldering iron. I'm going to take the solder from that, and I'm just going to drop it on the ground. So we're going to unload it, and then we're going to drop it on the ground. Great. Okay, nothing in that dresser. There's just some weed. Okay, no, let's get out of here. There's nothing for us immediately in here, so we're gonna kill ourselves trying to get something useful. Okay, good. Temperatures is rising a little bit out here. Whew. Okay, alright. It's so tempting. It's so tempting to just keep on going down there, but you have to know when to be careful in the game, and yeah, we're not ready to take on that challenge at the moment. I mean, even just for a light source, you've really got another 100 batteries, and that's not going to last us very long at all. Okay, now this, we drove past this last time, but we didn't really spend any time looking at it. I'm going to stop now. You know what, we might actually grab that raincoat out the back. It's going to encumber us, but it's going to protect us from this rain. And there is a bit of rain at the moment, so I'm going to have a look. We're going to go up a little bit. No, it's around here somewhere. Raincoat, okay. And we're going to wear the raincoat. We can see that, yep, it makes us ridiculously encumbered, but we can see that we're wearing this snazzy yellow raincoat. We're going to investigate these craters here, because these are craters. Those red circles on the map, they mark like a meteor crater. I'm going to say meteors, but it could also be from explosions. There's no way of me telling if there's kind of ambient radiation in the air. There might be. There's no easy way for me to tell that, unfortunately. Wow, holy crap. Yeah, as you can see, just massive amounts of rubble. And we're not actually seeing anything too good around here. I mean, I wouldn't expect to see anything, but there could be something interesting. This isn't too far away from where we found the rattling knot, of all things, so maybe the two are somewhat, they kind of come hand in hand, perhaps. But we're not seeing anything actually around this, so I think that's all it is. So we're going to come back down here. Okay. We'll keep our raincoat just in that little side cart thing at the front. Let's see. Drop it over there. Okay. Alright, start up the engine. I'm just gonna... Oh, it's failed to start. Okay, it started up this time. Good. Guess it's a little bit cold. Okay, start going forward. Alright. Back on track. I don't want to run down the bear. Could probably actually do a bit of damage to the car still. So I'll let him go. Let him be. This car was working perfectly fine if I remember correctly. Just didn't have any fuel or any batteries. We've got jumper cables. We just need a hose. I've seen so many fridges as well. I keep on forgetting. God damn it. That's so annoying. Right, okay, so now the question is whether or not we want to head up into that town or come back home. Home. It's not exactly home. It's literally just a place where we've slept once before. Yeah. These are probably going to be small houses, similar to here. Just trying to remember what we actually had down here. I think we had the friggin' pizzeria. Yeah, I don't want to deal with them. I don't know where those roads go, though. I'd be interested in finding out where they end up going. But I think for now we're not gonna worry about that. Okay, starting to get a little bit hungry. How are we doing? Okay, so I could head up into town, or we could continue down. Now this mansion we could probably still explore, and you know what? We're gonna do it. There are most likely going to be a large amount of zombies in there. Actually, there we go. These are zombies that are from there. I can try and run them down in the car, but I kind of missed my opportunity to do so. Let's have a look at what we got on. Yep, okay. We're going to stop driving. We're going to try and take care of these outside. I'm going to hope that that giant bee doesn't come over and join us. We're going to holster the gun. We're going to wield our wood axe. We're going to wait for these guys to come at us. They're going to slowly make their way over here. They seem to be dawdling a little bit. Okay, here we go. My encumbrance isn't too severe. It's not the best scenario, actually. I kind of screwed that one up. Let's try and do better this time. Here we go. Okay. Good shot. I could probably kill him, but we're just going to play it safe. We're going to back up. Okay. Hit his friend. Okay. Zombie tried to bite our head, but luckily I think the army helmet stopped him. It's probably a little bit too risky with that one. Okay, take our hit. Hit him again. Ah, shit, he actually got us in the torso then. So he actually did a little bit of damage to us. But we are okay. Okay, good, he's dead. Yes, forage for down the bush anyway. I'll grab the cash card. Not a lot of good from that. We're going to cut up that, and we're going to cut up the zombie himself. We'll grab the patches. This is because leather is generally a little bit harder to come by, and we can make another funnel with it as well. We might actually try and do that now. I know it's raining and that bee is just over there, but I'll see if I can get away with it. So let's go crafting. I think we might need to reload our... Yeah, we will. Let's go to our sewing kit and we'll reload it. Okay, great. Okay, so if we go to... Where is it under? I swear it was under here. Yeah, leather funnel. Sewing kit with 60 charges. 60! Damn it. We didn't have that many charges. Yep. Sewing kit 60 charges. We've got 50. Oh well. Let's go check that other zombie real quick. If that bee does come for us, we're gonna have to shoot him. We'll take that. We'll take the cough syrup. Cut up the zombie. I'm just gonna have a quick look at him. See, he's ignoring us at the moment, so that's great. We'll let him ignore us. I'm going to go for the windows that are already smashed, the ones in the kitchen that we smashed. But before I do that, I'm just going to dump a few more things in here. Probably not going to need the camera on us right away. Crowbar we will need. We won't need all of these lighters, so we're going to put them in there. Same with the matchbook. So yeah, we'll hold on to that for now. Let's see. Antibiotics we don't need right now. We don't need that right now. We'll hold on to the bandages, yes. Cigarettes we don't need right now. Don't need that right now. Don't need it under the hood right now. Put the gasoline back in there. Shouldn't be carrying that around. And put the right helmet in there as well. Cool. So it's given us quite a bit of space. We're going to come back into the kitchen here. And we're just going to see what we got going for us again. These onion rings, I don't think we're going to be able to eat them. Creaming soda, no. Yeah, so there wasn't much. But before I friggin' forget again, we're going to smash up this goddamn fridge. And we're going to take that rubber hose. Yep. Great. Okay. Now, yep, any other zombies in the house would have heard me doing that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take a strike at them and move back. There are quite a few in here, so there's a chance that I could become overwhelmed by doing that, but as long as I stay calm, as long as Noah stays calm, she should be okay. Okay, let's see what we got. We got some clean water, but a lot of candies and stuff like that, so not really what we're after. Okay, grape drink, can't really use that. We'll take the jerky though. We'll take the sandwich. Yep, more jerky. popular mechanics. Yeah, why not? Okay. I'm going to leave the doors open that we've already been into, just because the mansion is a very big place. It's easy to become lost, funnily enough. Okay, great. There's a lot of them in here. Ideally, I'd want to try and use those benches and things like that against them, but there's so many in there that I wouldn't have a chance to kind of use them right away. Okay, we're going to take a strike at him. We got it stuck in him, but we managed to get it free. Okay, we're going to move up, take a strike, move and strike, move and strike, move and strike. Okay, so that one's dead. I'm going to wait for another to appear. Yep, they're still there. Come on, come at me. Sometimes they'll just try and straight up smash through the wall. That's what they're trying to do now. So I'm just going to come down here and try to encourage them to actually come through the door. Okay, strike and move back. I should have known he was going to go up there. Damn it. Okay, so he tried to bite me, but luckily he didn't get through. We've got some glasses, cargo pants. Okay, nothing crazily amazing. Okay, we're getting through them, which is good. I'm going to move up here. I'm going to move up here. Wait for him to come out. Okay, one more. We're actually doing really good damage. I'm really, really happy with the amount of damage that we're doing. Okay, cool. The regular zombies here, they can be quite easy to take care of, but you know, in numbers they can still get you. All it takes is one to hit you the right way. See, I mean, he almost bit us then. And you know, if you're infected and you don't have the right things to treat it, it can be a major hindrance. And it's this kind of death by 1,000 cuts type thing, where it just makes life harder. So they're not, you know, kind of unnecessary enemies in the game. They still can be very, very dangerous. Okay, should be able to get 2 hits in there. Damn it. Okay, but we got him, which is good. Right, okay, let's see. It's made out of wool, so I want to take it. Just because wools are, you know, you can make knitting needles, and you can kind of spin, you can make your own wool. But I find it's just easier to cut things up into felt sometimes. Okay, we're going to cut all of them up. And again, like if I see any leather, I will try and cut it up if I can. Okay, let's see what we got in here. So there is a bit more food in here. The toastums, that could be considered to be junk food, but I'm going to grab it just in case it isn't. We're going to get the powdered eggs. Grab some more toastums. Italian seasoning. We'll grab the seasoning, grab the lasagna. You know, we'll pretty much take everything there. Grab the oatmeal, dried beans, great. No, we're good on that front. Great juices, we'll take that. You know what, we're hungry and thirsty right now. We'll actually take some of that juice. We'll drink some of that orange juice, and we'll probably eat. Let's see what we got. PB&J, eat that. Great. Okay, good. Plastic bowl of Insta salad. Okay, we'll take that too. Awesome. It is probably good that we did hit this place up now. Other good thing about the mansion is the potential for weapons. Yeah. So, if we look here, we can see that there's a great helm. A medieval helmet that provides excellent protection to the entire head at the cost of great encumbrance. So it's pretty decent encumbrance, but when you think about it, I mean, this actually fits, which is pretty great. But yeah, that's the eyes and the mouth. So that's encumbering the eyes a decent amount, and same thing with the mouth as well. It's going to slow us down if we were running. Yeah, so I don't know. But I mean, look at the bash and the cut protection. You know, we're going to take it just in case. We can also see that there's this ornamental plate armor. So this is ornamental. It's not really made to withstand a hell of a lot, but you can see that still the bash and the cut protection is very good, but the encumberment is very, very, very high. You wouldn't really want to have much else on if you had this on, and it doesn't fit us either. If it was fitting, it would actually be a lot less, but yeah. Next up, we've got the all pike, and we can see that the piercing damage from this is very good. We're probably going to grab that as well. You know what? We're going to quickly compare that to what we had over there. So let's compare the wood axe to the all pike. So we can see that our wood axe, let's see, is actually pretty damn good. I mean, it's got more piercing damage over here, but you know, with the wood axe, you've got decent bash and decent cut. Yeah, but as you can see, it's a bit slow to recover between swings, but here we go. We can see that the moose attack is a lot higher off the all pike. The bonus to hit is higher, but yeah, I mean, it says that though large and heavy compared to other spears, its accuracy and damage are unparalleled. Yep, so you probably have a damn good chance to hit with it, but that's a long time to recover. A really, really long time. It's almost not worth taking, but I like to collect weapons in this game. We can see that we've got another set of plate armor and the great helm as well. We probably will take just one of these plate armor sets if we don't find anything that actually fits us. Yeah, sometimes you can find katanas and all kinds of awesome things in here. So we're gonna take that plate armor for now as well. We're actually just gonna chuck it on, and holy shit, look at us. So we're wearing that for now. We're very, very slowed down. The reason I'm wearing that for now is just so that we can actually get it out to the vehicle. Okay, climb through there, and we're gonna chuck it in the back. Okay, chuck that, and we will chuck that, and that, and that. You know what, let's get those in there as well. Okay, great. And you know what, let's chew some of that chewing gum again. I'm actually just going to smash that window one more time so we don't cut ourselves going in it. Okay, and we'll explore the mansion further. Right, let's see where we are. Okay, let's get to it. So it's probably going to be the same thing here. Corn dogs, yeah, no, that's definitely going to be junk food. So we're not going to concern ourselves with that. Shit, part of the mansion has actually collapsed. And it's the library that's collapsed as well, which is really unfortunate. You can see there are so many books here. That means there was probably a fire in here, maybe, and part of the support structure has collapsed. We'll stay out of that for now, just for safety's sake. Yeah, we'll close it up. But we will try and have a look through the library and get books that could be useful to us. We probably will get ones that won't be useful as well. Just because you never know what skills you're going to need. So, yeah, we'll back up. Let them come closer. Yeah, I mean, we're doing really good damage with this. I mean, we are quite strong. I mean, Noah's a very strong woman. She's going to smack things up. But we've got a circular saw. I think we passed this up when we were at the public works. So I think I'll grab that one for now. I don't know if it's useful for anything more than just like a very unusual weapon. Okay, back up. Oops, I moved forward and he bit me, but we're okay. Great, he's dead as well. Okay, self-esteem for dummies. Okay, we'll take it, because that's going to help us with our speechcraft. Speechcraft, this isn't Skyrim, but I guess you know what I mean. Shoes. We are wearing what? We're wearing a pair of boots. We could look at going for combat boots. The bash protection is going to be a little bit higher. But the encumbrance is going to be higher as well. We'll take them for now. Yeah, and we're going to butcher these leather pants as well. We'll take all of that. Okay. Butcher him. Alright. Now we could stay in somewhere like this. Mansion isn't too bad of a spot. I mean, most mansions have swimming pools as well, and you can use the swimming pools for a decent source of water, but I don't know, it's a big space. It can be quite difficult to take care of. But then again, if I've got quite a few NPCs, maybe it might make things a little bit easier. Who knows? It could be an option, even if it's a temporary one. Disco bus. The art and science of discus throwing. I'll take it, if anything, for just some light entertainment. Okay, flashlight. Good. We will just take the batteries, thank you very much. Unload. Drop. This is the sign of Noah. Unloaded flashlights. Okay, we've got a gun over here. A CW-24. So it's a rifle. This is the first rifle we've come across. Okay, so the civilian version of the SVS-24. It was made by Clearwater Arms, Georgia, for the US market as pure semi-automatic and fires the weaker 5x45 39mm cartridge. Okay, so not bad. It's an automatic rifle. We'll grab it. I won't say no to that, that's for sure. Umbrella. We'll take it. And there's a raincoat that's a lot better than the one that we actually have, so we'll take that as well. Not fitting, but yeah, not bad. Yeah, that's the same library, I think. Yeah, so we'll stay out of that for now. We will come back to it though. We're just going to work our way down these hallways just bit by bit. I'm going to try and... Wow, there are actually a few of them in here. Who's going to come at me first? You are going to come at me first. So I want to hit him, and then I want to move. Hit him again. I want to move across here. Let him come at me again. Great, he's dead. Let's see. He's going to get a chance to strike at me, but I'm going to see if I can actually move fast in time. That's good. Okay, hit him, hit him. Damn, his friend got me. Okay, I'm just going to keep on moving around here. His other friend will probably overtake him. Yep. Okay. Damn. Got my axe stuck for a second then. Okay, good. One down. I'm going to move down. Yep, that's another one down. Let him come at me. Come on, buddy. One more. Okay. Spray can. We can make an impromptu flamethrower. The spray can. We'll take it. Let's see. Gallon jug of cheap wine. Shit. We'll take it. But we'll butcher them up as we go as well, just so we don't forget. We really don't want someone getting back up in here. Western boots. They're actually pretty good protection. The encumbrance's a bit high. I might actually be able to get them down to something more usable. Okay. Cut both of them up. Let's see what we got. Steak knife. Yes. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That butchering quality is massive. So we don't have to carry around the thing anymore. But what we can do is we can activate our boots. Let's see. I'm going to actually change that so that my boots are B. Let's go equals B. So we'll activate B. Put knife in boot. Steak knife. So our steak knife is just sitting on the side of our boot there. Okay, let's see what we got. American Pale Ale, spaghetti, crackers, red sauce. Okay, alright. We'll keep on going. Okay. Oh, hello. You're very far away. So we're just going to open up these doors. This will be the main hall. Yep. That zombie will catch up to us eventually. Alpha Male Quarterly, we'll take it. We're starting to get weighed down. No, okay. So let's go back up to the vehicle. We'll just drop everything in there. You can see we've got quite a few cash cards. We'll drop the CW in there. We'll drop the umbrella, the toolbox because we don't need it anymore. Spray can. Drop the rubber hose as well. Circular saw. Drop those. Drop all of these. Drop all of those. Drop the patches for now. Drop the boots. Great, okay. Moose approaching. Yes, stop dropping. Holy shit. Is he angry? Oh shit, he's angry. He's angry. Okay. Shit. Okay, activate holster. Okay, we drawed the USP. We're gonna fire. Okay, we hit the moose for 68 damage. We're deafened. We're gonna move back. Okay, the moose is running, I think. We're gonna want to finish him off. I don't want this son of a bitch to get away. Alright, run. Get out of here. God damn. So we didn't quite finish dropping everything in there. We're going to reload. I don't want that moose to get away now. That's a lot of meat, and I wasted a bullet on 2 bullets. Where'd he go? Hang on, I'm not feeling well. Oh, because I'm wet. Where'd that moose go? There he is. Ah, stuff him. He's way too fast for me. Son of a bitch. Well, yeah, you can see something made him hostile. He killed something over there. Is that... I see cargo pants. It could be a zombie. So he could have got angry attacking that, and then, you know, he's not going to see the difference between a human and, well, an undead human. He's just going to see the same shape and go for it. And so he obviously thought we were one of them and decided he wanted to come and try and attack us. But we got a really good hit on him. Noah is getting damn good with her handguns, actually. If we have a look. Yeah, I mean, her marksmanship is almost leveled up. It's very, very close to being leveled up. Right, so where were we at? What hasn't been dropped in yet? I guess just the cargo boots. I think. Yeah. Oh, there's something else, because we had 30 encumberment last time, so there's something that we haven't got in there yet. But I can't see what. Oh, I guess it's because we're not wielding the wood axe. Yep, that'll be why. So we'll activate our holster again, holster the gun, wield the wood axe. We'll get back inside. Okay, so there he is. Took a little while for him to get here. We'll hold our ground, wait for him, and we'll attack. Okay, I got greedy. There he is. Oh shit. Okay, so we actually damaged the wood axe then with the force of our blow. So we actually swung him so hard that we damaged it. But we can see that our melee skill has actually gone up to 2, so it's really good. Noah's getting better at killing things. We've got a few leather things there. I'm actually going to cut up that raincoat just because we can get some plastic chunks from that. Oh, we didn't get many. Actually, it's not worth picking them up, really. Alright. Let's see. Now, we had some magazines. Alpha male quality. We'll grab that. Wrapper of bits. Oh, right. Butcher's bits. Right. Bacon, lettuce, tomato sandwich on toasted bread. Oh, BLT. It's a BLT. Right. I was like, bits? What the hell? Okay, it's a BLT. Right, okay. Chocolate bar, that'll be counted as junk food. I'll grab the glamour policy as well, just so we've got one. Okay. Utensils, I don't think we're going to need any, really. I'm not too fussed. We are a little bit hungry, though, so we should probably eat something. We could probably go ahead and no, let's eat the cooked meat for now, just because we don't want it to go to waste. And we're going to check out these rooms. Okay. Toastums, macaroni, red sauce. This is really good for food for us. I mean, this mansion is pretty well stocked, all things considered. Apple, we'll grab that. Okay, what do we got? Cooking oil, a gallon jug, shit. We'll leave the dog. Actually, you know what? Let's take the dog food. We might be able to try and get a dog on our side. I'm not sure if that'll work, but we can try. Dehydrated vegetables, spaghetti, macaroni, salt, crackers. Alright. I'll grab the lemon. Yeah, I'm not going to worry so much about alcohol just because Noah doesn't really use it all that often. Small fire extinguisher. We will take that though. Far out. Nick could have done with that. Good to know that they are available. Because, yeah, we could need that. It'd probably be good just to keep in the vehicle as well, just in case the vehicle catches on fire. Yeast, mango, leave the cider. Uncooked burrito. Yeah, I think it might count as junk food. We'll just take the lemons. We'll take the grapes. We'll take the watermelon. Dried salad. Sports drink. We are starting to get a little bit weighed down again. Not surprisingly. Okay, so we have a lot of jewelry here. Jewelry doesn't really weigh you down, so we might actually take some of this. Paper cartridge. So paper cartridge is used for your kind of historical guns in this. So if we have, you can see that it's a powder. So this is for muskets and all other kind of muzzle loading weapons. Yeah. Right. We'll take the copper bracelet. We'll take the gold earrings. We'll take the gold ring. We'll take the silver necklace. We'll wear all of them. Boom. Great. There we go. We're looking a little bit fancy. Alright, let's see what we got going on over here. Zen in the Art of Archery. I'd like to grab that. We're going to have to make another trip. This is where a cart can be really useful. Just because we are starting to get a little bit weighed down now. I'm going to chuck the fire extinguisher up the front. Just because I think it's going to be more handy to have it in there. Small fire extinguisher. Okay. Alright, paper cartridge. Dog food. Yeah, we got quite a lot of food now. Not as concerned. We've even got a decent amount of drink as well, which is nice. Yeah, I mean, we got quite a lot here. I'm starting to chuck a few things in there that I don't think we need right now. Like that's a lot of watermelon. I'm guessing it's already sliced. Because if we just had 8 watermelons, yeah, it's pretty extreme. Right, yeah, no, I think that's going to do us. Let's head back in. At least it's nice and easy to move straight out to the vehicle. Right. Grab that. Let's see what we got. No, that's just a religious book. Crispy cranberry. I don't think I can eat it. Reading glasses. The home repair guide. Let's take it. Robots for fun and profit. Okay. Why not? So I've kind of abandoned the idea of just going up and down. We're just going to do all of the bottom layer first. Just move through that way. It looks like some of them might have smashed outside. If they're gone, well, they're gone. Ain't nothing I can do about it now. Coffee powder I will take. I think that's where I would have my downfall in a zombie apocalypse or any kind of disaster, really, is I am wholeheartedly addicted to coffee, and I would do very, very bad without it. A monocle, wow. Yeah, I think we'll be okay without it. We'll live. Yeah, I think I'd do anything to get the stuff. It's definitely a necessary part of my life. Okay. I'm sure Noah is the same, actually, being a police officer. She probably drinks a fair amount of coffee. Trap and Field. Yeah, let's do it. Bon Appetit, cooking book. Rum and cola. Oh, wow, okay. Again, more guns. Okay, so paper cartridges, we'll take those. We've got the Colt M1860 Army. So this is a steel and wood handgun. So this is a kind of old style handgun. We've got 5 rounds of 45 cap and ball. So this is the Colt Army model 1860. It's a cap and ball 45 caliber revolver. Sorry, 44 caliber revolver. It was used during the American Civil War and made by Colt's manufacturing company. We'll take it. And there are 2 different shotguns here. Saiga 12. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say it properly. I'm going to go with Saiga for now. So the Saiga 12 is a semi-automatic shotgun designed on the same Kalashnikov pattern as the AK-47. It reloads with a magazine rather than one shell at a time like most shotguns. That's quite cool, actually. We'll just take one for now. We don't need both of them. But for that we'd need 10 rounds of shot, so we'll keep our eyes out, see if we can see any shot. But there's a Mosin here. Sweet. Okay, so we're doing pretty well on the gun front, but unfortunately it's the ammunition side of things where we're kind of let down, unfortunately. So this is a Model 44. It is the carbine-sized variant of the standard 1891-30. It has a shorter barrel, therefore is weaker, but it's easier to carry. So that might be good for us, possibly. But it kind of all comes down to what you have available to you in terms of your ammunition. That's what I find in this game. Generally, the gun that I start using, or the gun that I'm using the most, is the one that I have ammunition for, really. Or that I'm able to find ammunition for the easiest. So it might be determined by how our run to the gun store goes. I don't think that we'll be doing that this episode, however, just because getting through here will take a decent amount of time. You know what, we might actually take that vodka, because we might be able to use it for medical purposes. Yes, medical purposes. Okay, take all of these. You know what, we'll take the gallon jug as well, might as well. And we'll take the protein. Nope, we'll leave the chips. You can keep the chips. Okay. It's so easy to miss stuff in this. I'm just going to head down. Yep, so that's all good. This is another kind of dining room. It looks like more things have smashed out and gotten away. And a bathroom. Okay, it looks like we've just got scissors and nothing else in here. That's okay, that's alright. Okay. Quickly checking here. Another bathroom. We'll grab that thread. We do have enough to make leather funnels now, but we're doing okay. I don't feel like we need to set one up right now, but it would be smart if we do stop for any period of time to chuck one out to collect while we're moving around in the area. Okay, let's see. Salted fish. Yeah, dry fish that never goes bad. Let's take it. Meat pies. I think that will probably come up across as junk food for me. I'll take it just in case. It's going to weigh me down anyway. I'll take the coffee powder instead. Okay, we're getting close to actually finishing off the mansion here. However, there's only one thing of food in here. Raw macaroni. And of course I cannot carry it. Okay. We're so close. We've just got a little bit more to actually explore. But then of course there's the library as well, and the library is going to be difficult for us to navigate just because of the roof having collapsed in there. Yeah, okay, we're going to chuck all the guns in there. I should probably be separating them just for kind of ease of access later on. I'm not going to worry about putting the food away for now. Actually, you know what, we will. We'll at least get rid of everything that isn't perishable. Okay, there we go. We're still a little bit upset from being wet, because we have been out in the rain for a while. Inside we're safe, but we haven't quite dried off yet. We don't have a towel, so keep my eyes peeled for a towel, actually. Alright, how are we doing? Nothing. We'll take the soy sauce, why not? Give us some flavour to our meals if we actually start making them properly, which I'd like to. We'll take the photo album, because that can be a little bit of a boredom reducer, having flicked through someone else's photos. It's a little bit weird, but we'll take the brewing Bible. No. Okay, so this is kind of leaving us with just the library to take care of. I'll just double check there isn't anything else here. You just hit Shift V and you can see everything that's in the room. Sometimes it can be the fastest and the easiest way of doing that. We're going to have to approach that from the other way around, though. Yeah, so that's my concern with if we were to stay in here. Stuff like that. Like you can see the rain in here, so the roof is actually full on collapsed. Yeah, so it's just the idea of having it open like that is, it's not ideal to me. Now, this is going to be a little bit difficult to remember which of these books I actually have, so I'm just going to kind of go through and grab as much as I can. We aren't going to worry about the ones that are just for fun. We're going to look for ones that are going to teach us skills. And hopefully I can remember all the ones that I actually have a look at. Okay. Let's see. Home repairs, sewing techs for designers. I feel like I might have 101 home repairs. But just in case we don't. You know, you never know. I don't want to miss out. No. Okay, no. Pitching a tent, yes. War novel, computer science, no, we've got that. Effective communication, engineering, we've got that. Was it computing 301? Yeah, we had computer science 301, we didn't have engineering. We can just double check that. Computer science 301, yeah, we do. Okay. Pitching a tent, we've got that. Home repairs, we've got that. Submachine gun handbook and Spetsnaz knife techniques. Alright. Not too bad. Succeed in business. Big book of first aid. Wow, okay. Army manual. Self-esteem for dummies, already got that. We'll get the chemistry textbook. Because we know nothing about chemistry, so it'll probably help us. Augmentative tech review, we'll grab that. We've got that ready. I think we're pretty much maxed out on what we can carry, but I'm still just going to double check these. Pocket survival guide. Okay, so we're at the second row, bottom bookcase. Okay, it's just going to do a little bit of a quick save there. Well, an autosave rather. Just in case we do crash. Okay, and we're going to chuck all of these books in here, and it's a lot of books as well. Okay, I missed a few. Moving through too fast. Okay, we're going to head back into the library. Okay, so we were starting down here. Yep. Principal Discordia. Just for fun. Okay, we're going to get the Japanese armor making one though. Definitely. Okay. History of firefighting, we'll take that. There'll be some recipes in that. Advanced programming. What's a transistor? Okay. Self-esteem for dummies again. Zombie survival guide. Funnily enough, this is just for fun. It's not actually useful. Surprisingly, you'd imagine it would be, but they were a little bit off the mark, unfortunately, it would seem. Big book of first aid. Advanced physical chemistry. No. So what? Clothing. What's a transistor? So this is where I start. Yes, we've got what's a transistor. This is where I start forgetting. So the other ones have been crushed on that side, so I'm just going to go through like this. Through the lens. No. Oh. Historic armorsmithing. Okay. So we've got some really good books out of this, ones that can be quite useful. Others not so much. A lot of it's situational, really. You never know when you need a skill. So it's just best to have these. You know, we've got the chance to grab them now, so we might as well get our hands on them, because yeah, I mean, really any skill can be very helpful in this. What is this? A 13th century Scottish book. Oh, right. I guess there'd be haggis recipes and whatnot. Yeah. Great. Okay, I think that is the library done, and that's the mansion done. We've managed to pretty much loot this place for what it's worth. Absolutely everything. We can see that our torso is just a little bit damaged. That's more than enough to heal overnight. I'm not concerned about it now. If I was, I'd be able to use one of these bandages that I've got under here All you have to do is just activate it. I put it in the trunk for some reason though instead. But yeah, so essentially I'll just very quickly show you that. So we can just activate the bandage, and then we can choose to bandage the torso. And just to show you, we'll do it now. So now the torso is back at full health. So it was just a little bit of bruising more than anything that Noah had. So yeah, it wasn't too severe at all. We're going to chuck in the rest of these books. And I think that's going to do us for today. I'm going to get Noah back into the car here, nice and safe. Looking at the map, oh dear, we've got someone close to us. Dolio. Well, I think we're going to start next episode by having a little bit of a chat to Dolio. Hopefully Dolio is different from Julius. But we're going to have to wait until episode 9 to figure that one out. It's been an awesome weekend of Cataclysm for me. I hope you have enjoyed it. And until next time, stay tuned.